Though worlds may fade, duty endures beyond time. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Kaneko Team Khpein, walking the path of Iroha, dressed as her from Final Fantasy XI, with the absolute lance at my side. If this path leads to salvation, I shall walk it without hesitation. Let the past and present converge. Echoes of Vana'diel guide my blade. All right, let's get this quest rolling. Let's do it, Bakool Ja Ja. Let's have some fun.
Until Sariel Ya makes himself known again, all we can do is wait. Feels like we're playing right into his hands. But enough of my rantings. You must be tired after all he's put you through. Why don't we return to Chilialo for now? I'll meet you all at Bright Bloom Post.
Let's do it, human adventurer. Let's have some fun.
Ah, there you are. If you've any burning questions about this place or anything else in Vana'diel, I should be happy to answer them. A talking Manticore possessed of powerful elemental magics, only Kirin comes to mind. Master of the Shijin, residing within the deepest reaches of the shrine of Rovidau, it is said to be a creature of boundless power and wisdom both. Only those who can best the 4 Shijin and claim their seals are granted an audience. I can say I've managed it just the once with a band of adventurers many moons ago. An arduous experience, to say the least. The Shijin also required offerings of rare gems and stones to be summoned, and we weren't the only ones who sought them. It was a mad dash from dawn to dusk, running ourselves ragged just to meet with these lesser divine beasts. When it finally came time to face Kirin, we had to be prepared. Defeat would have meant repeating the process of gathering gems and stones for the Shijin, and I don't think we had resolve enough to face them all a second time. Not without a long reprieve. As you can imagine, the spoils from that battle are exceedingly rare. Kirin's Osode, for example, could easily fetch 99 million gil on the bazaar. Ah, there you are. If you've any burning questions about this place or anything else in Vana'diel, I should be happy to answer them. A pair of strange mechanical monsters assaulted an armada of airships, you say? Sounds like you've seen the legendary weapons Ultima and Omega. It's rumored the Armathrwn Society sought to revive them in some way, so it's hard to say whether what you saw were the original weapons built by the ancients, or recreations. The Archduke Kam'lanaut was also said to be involved with the Armathrwn Society, if you can believe it. No one really knows what it is they're after, but I've heard from a reliable source that they have a keen interest in realizing the dreams of the Zillart, whatever that means. Perhaps you can discover the truth for yourself. The Archduke is the reason Jeuno grew from a small fishing village into the bustling city we know today. During the Crystal War, he rallied the nations of Windurst, Bastok, and Sandoria together under the banner of the allied forces of Ultima. This union afforded the enlightened races an invaluable foothold in their fight against the Beastmen. When enemy forces reached Jeuno's doorstep, it's said that Kam'lanaut himself led the counterattack that resulted in a decisive victory against the invasion. While widely regarded as a hero of the people, some believe he's not all that he appears to be. He's rumored to have ties to the Zillart, an ancient race whose people flourished some 10,000 years ago. Which begs the question, does he intend to use his position as Archduke to further some unknown agenda? And what would an ostensibly extinct people have to gain from it? Only the gods know, I suppose. After being away from the public eye, I never would have imagined that's how he'd reveal himself. The young man is known to speak with a wisdom well beyond his years, but I'm surprised to hear he's well versed in combat as well. He is Kam'lanaut's younger brother, and despite his age, he plays a significant role in the governance of Jeuno, his shrewdness often surpassing even that of senior officials. I say despite his age, but it has been 30 years since he and his older brother first assumed leadership. Whatever secrets they're hiding, the people of Jeuno seem to have little interest in bringing them to light. Or perhaps they fear the repercussions of drawing the Archduke's ire. Did you know there are some adventurers who claim that Eald'narche is actually the older brother? If that were true, it would call into question everything we know about him and his brother. Eald'narche disappeared from the public eye around the same time news spread of his brother's death. As for why, one prevailing theory points to the involvement of a seasoned adventurer.
Goodbye, Hume Adventurer. See you again. Let's play together again sometime.
I'm much better now, thanks to Prish and my brother's healing magics. Rest assured, you won't find me underfoot next time.
We've spent so much time here, one might say this has become our base of operations.
After those orcs and everything else Sariel Yar threw at us, it's nice to finally get a chance to breathe, ain't it?
Speaking of which, what were the two of you up to the first time we were afforded a reprieve from the scheming?
Doing as any good adventurer would exploring, more specifically in Yogg-Tirael. We happened upon a most fascinating settlement of giants on our travels. The Yark-Hai, I believe they called themselves. They bear a striking resemblance to the trolls of our world. Only in appearance mind, trolls are a hostile sort given to looting and plundering and known to serve as sellswords.
That wasn't all we saw, though we traveled all over. I was hoping we'd find someone who might have seen Sariel Yar, or at the very least knew something about Electrope.
I'd be surprised if you did. Electrope isn't native to Tirael. It comes from the kingdom of Alexandria inside the dome in Tirael.
The dome, they said we needed some sort of permit to cross the bridge leading north. If that's where Electrope comes from, do you reckon there's anyone there who could help figure out if we're really echoes?
Oblivion may be able to shed some light on things. As they've been working rather closely with the Landsguard of late, I see no reason why a request couldn't be made through the wing of reflection.
Meaning we should go and pay them a visit, yes. Just as well, if we're going to get these 2 travel passes. I'm sure the guard will expedite the process if we mention there to accompany K-Neko team.
Wouldn't such a permit normally require some manner of rare goods in exchange, or perhaps an exorbitant sum of gil?
All right, I've heard stories about adventurers struggling to get a pass for the airships in Vana'diel. I'd sooner walk if I had to pay those prices.
sorry for the wait. The Lance Guard had no trouble readying passes for the both of you.
So soon, guards, the depth of his coffers must be staggering.
As for Oblivion, they're keen to learn more about you. In fact, they've asked to meet on the outskirts of Alexandria. It's a rather long way from here to the dome, though. We should stop in Sheshpy Springs, catch our breath, and shore up supplies. I'll show them the way there.
Found it, destination.
Excuse me, miss, I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen a little Eldite girl anywhere? I see. Gods, where could she have run off to?
Say you're from the dome, aren't you? What's got you so worked up and in a hurry?
Yes, I am. My name is Jasper, and it's my daughter. She's gone missing.
Try to stay calm, all right. Maybe we can help. What does she look like?
Right, her name is Scoria. She's an Eldite like me, with long red hair. We were planning to move from Solution 9 to Chelial, and so we came to visit first, learn about our home to be. We were waiting to ride the Alrone, and before I knew it, she had wandered off.
I think I may have seen her a little while ago. Girls like your daughter don't seem all that common in these parts. Pretty sure she was heading somewhere to the south.
We'd better hurry and find her, before something in the wilds finds her first.
You leave this to us. She'll be back and safe before you know it. Sorry to put our plans on hold after dragging you all the way out here.
We should have more than enough time before we're to meet with Oblivion. Besides, what manner of adventurers would we be to ignore a person in need?
Well, let's be quick about it. I'll go with Jasper and ask around if anyone has seen Scoria. You three check to the south.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Please do be careful out there.
You heard Bakool Ja Ja, so let's get going.
There was a settlement to the south, if memory serves. Perhaps someone there has seen Scoria. Let's each speak with 3 or so people, then reconvene to see what we can piece together of her whereabouts.
If what your young friend said is true, and my daughter really is somewhere to the south, I pray you find her quickly.
The sooner we find her, the sooner we can meet with Oblivion.
Nice to meet you. Leniiqui, let's have some fun.
A young Ealdite girl? No, I haven't. It's not often you hear of Ealdite looking to move to Chilialo. If we can expect more in the future, I'd certainly like to get to know them. The poor girl must be terrified out there all alone. The sooner she's found, the better.
I'm looking for a young Elvar Ahem. Ealdite girl said to be wandering about nearby. Would you happen to have seen her?
Nice to meet you. Leniiqui, let's have some fun.
I was just up north a little while ago, but I didn't see any Ealdite girl wandering about. Poor thing, I hope she's not in any trouble. I'll be sure to keep a lookout in case she comes back. Hopefully she turns up before long.
I saw her wandering about outside of town, but only for a moment. No sooner had our eyes met than she ran off. I'd love to help, but I have to get back to work.
I think I've learned all I can from the people here. Did you discover anything of note? I heard much of the same, so we can say with certainty she passed through here not long ago. Let's continue on southward.
Let's do it, Preesh. Let's have some fun.
There you are. I take it you haven't had any luck finding her either. All I found searching around here was monsters. To be honest, it felt like a waste of time at first. While I was thumping this one, though, I could have sworn I saw a kid off in the distance. I'm betting it was her. If we hurry, we might be able to catch up to her.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Farewell.